All right, so here's the bantamweight contender, Mayra Bueno Silva. She fought for the vacant UFC Women's Bantamweight Championship back in 2024 at UFC 297. A lot of people feel like on any given Saturday night, she could win that world title.
And for Bueno Silva, she understands that on that night, she did not fight to her best. She was very disappointed in her performance. But she has said time and time again, if she ever gets back to that opportunity, she is definitely going to cash in. She is a great grappler. She's a massive fighter in this weight class, and she uses her physicality as well as anyone at 135 pounds.
So the top 10 in the UFC Women's Bantamweight division has never been deeper nor more talented than it is right now. And of course, they're all chasing the champion who gets back on the proving ground here in a big spot tonight.
You know, and she knows that she holds the belt in the division that's been around the longest. She replaces champions like Ronda Rousey and Amanda Nunes and Holly Holm and Miesha Tate. All these great champions that came before her, she carries that as if it's a medal of honor to represent the history of this division in the best way. This woman is a savage, and she intends to keep that belt for a long time.
And in terms of muscle mass, body fat, I'm just not sure that she has ever been in the type of physical shape she is in advance of this title defense tonight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this Women's Bantamweight Championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Mayra Bueno Silva. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world, Miesha Cupcake Tate!
The energy in this place is crazy right now.
I'm freaking out. Well, for all the places we go in the world, you can hold up to this one. Good evening from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Opened April of 2016. UFC went there for the first time at UFC 200, and they've been bringing big shows seemingly every other month ever since.
They call Vegas the fight capital of the world. And if you're talking about a home base for the UFC, you're talking about T-Mobile Arena, home to some of the biggest UFC events ever. UFC 200, Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. This place has been the home of some of the biggest UFC fights in history. Tonight, you get to take the same walk to that octagon to try to make your mark on the sport.
Oh, nice work by her there, sort of rolling with that punch.
Yeah, she rolls with the punches. She never gets hit clean, John. It's a really high-level skill that she possesses and makes her a problem for everybody that she fights inside the octagon.
That's what they say you gotta do in this life, right? It's hard out here. You gotta roll with the punches, right, champ?
Gotta roll with the punches, J.A. They just crash into each other, and every time you wonder who's gonna fall.
Well, champ, you gotta admire her willingness to go for the knockout, but she's not landing a lot of these wayward strikes.
Guillotine! That guillotine is tight. It looks like she's gonna finish this fight by guillotine. She's got her down. Now she's got her
how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
Ooh, nice elbow from the top. Oh, she's going for another submission now.
That triangle choke is very tight. She beat the position. Now she's got to stay within herself.
Oh, nice submission transition there. Working hard once again for that submission. It looks tight to me. So a good job by the defensive fighter there. Her submission defense is outstanding. Always has been.
Yeah, it's always been just high level. She's such a great grappler. She's out again.
All right, well, this is hugely useful as she's able to try to work some of her ground game now and not have to deal with this individual on the feet.
Yeah, she's got her on the ground. She's in her realm now. Now she's got to try to get some damage off. She's more comfortable on the ground. Now she needs to make it worth it and make the effort pay off.
So she backs up here and lets her opponent stand up. All right, late round one, she has had a near submission at times. She continues to attack in the grappling.
Yeah, John, it seems as though the submission is at front of mind for her. She wants to get that type of finish tonight. She's gotten very close multiple times.
All right, rubber guard for her now, so not a lot of fighters will go to this type of guard, and I would think that could pose some problems here for her opponent.
It would pose some problems because most people are not used to it. So what?
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. Oh, powerful head kick by her there. Tate getting the better of her opponent here. Sort of dominating these last few exchanges, and not just with her offense. Nice block by her there.
Oh, my goodness. Oh. Oh. Another one. Nice.
Well, this is surprising to see her continue to stand and trade. She talked to us about the wrestling maintenance. Why not use those skills that you've spent your life developing?
I mean, it's insane to watch her go down this path. Wrestlers fall in love with the hands at times, and it seems as though this is exactly what she is doing. She's in love with her hands and forgetting what got her to the show.
Oh, nice placement on that shot to the leg. All right, so another takedown attempt by her there, and she doesn't get it. At one point, you got to bail and get back to what got you to the dance, I would think.
Absolutely. She's a high-level kickboxer. She needs to recognize in this moment, although they may have prepared in camp to employ takedowns as a strategy, it is not working. Get back to kickboxing.
This happens quickly, DC. Hang on a second. She might get a submission. Oh, that looks wicked tight. Oh, that has got to be it. Oh, she's out.
Wow, way to stay calm in a tough situation to defend that arm.
All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
Tate gets up now. Really hard work to get out of there and back to her feet.
No idea how these two women are standing.
There it is again. She's not ready for that counter at all.
Well, she got caught again. She needs to move and exit whenever she starts to exchange and she misses.
Oh, beautiful. And now a left.
Body shot.
Big right hand there.
Oh, my goodness.
Silva goes in for the takedown now, and she gets it. Wise move from the fighter there, because she was getting tagged on the feet. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so a standing ovation from this capacity crowd after that round. A huge knockdown there in the middle of the round. Gotta have her feeling pretty good here as she goes to the stool.
Back and forth up to that point, but she eventually found a shot that put her opponent on her backside. But how about the toughness of the opponent to get up off the floor and finish that round? Let's see how she approaches the next round.
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Block the strike there. Counter on the hook is good. Nice job. Well, she can't exhale yet, but some encouraging signs here. She's in a good striking flow now.
I mean, John, we knew she was better than what she was showing. And this is what we want to see, but she's got to keep going. She's got a rhythm. She's got her timing.
Ooh.
Now she's got to take advantage of her opportunity.
Well, a moment ago, I'll pay it off now. She got absolutely tattooed by that punch.
Her opponent is doing a great job of setting her up.
Well, my favorite rap group, Onyx, would always say stick and move, and she is moving beautifully off that center line tonight.
John, that's exactly what she's doing. She's moving in, out, side to side. She's doing everything right defensively that then will lead to counter opportunity.
Oh, man, I thought that was going to connect, but once again, she's just super effective at slipping strikes.
Little small movements. None of her actions are big. It's slight movement right, slight movement left to find herself, for her to slip a strike and come back for a counter on the return. Big double leg level change.
Champion of the world.
That is unbelievable to watch. All the hard work come together and she became the world champion. Hats off to the new queen.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 59 seconds of the 3rd round, declaring the winner by submission due to a Darce choke, and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Mayra Bueno Silva!
All right, so she is the new UFC bantamweight champion, joining an illustrious list of former champions in this division, Miesha Tate, Ronda Rousey, and she's on that